Chitta Chora Krishna, the stealer of hearts. Once, a Brahmana priest was reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam in the house of a rich landlord. A thief broke into the house and hid himself in a corner, waiting for a chance to rob the landlord. At that time, the priest was describing how Mother Yashoda decorated his son, little Krishna, with various beautiful ornaments before sending him out to tend the cows in the forest. Hearing this, the thief became very excited and thought that he should find this boy and rob all the ornaments at one stroke instead of struggling every day with petty stealing. Thus, at the end of the recital, he followed the priest and waylaid him. The priest became frightened that he was going to lose whatever small amount of fees that he had been paid for the recital. Before he could say anything, the thief demanded for the details of the boy with the ornaments. The priest was in a fix. How could he tell him that he had merely recited a story from the scriptures? Fearing his life, he chose to lie and directed him to a particular location in Vrindavan, near the banks of the Yamuna river. As mentioned in the Bhagavatam, he told him that Krishna would go there with his friends. He could easily identify the boy from his ornaments. He also added that he would have a complexion as dark as the clouds and would be the one playing a flute. The thief believed the priest and eagerly set off for Vrindavan immediately, all the while thinking, I must find Krishna, I must find Krishna. The following morning, the thief reached the banks of the river Yamuna. He climbed up a tree and waited for this boy, Krishna, to show up with his friends. It took a while, but he waited patiently. Suddenly, he heard an enchanting melody coming from a distance. He saw that a group of young boys had come by the spot with their cows. His moment of good fortune was here. The thief got down from the tree and went near them. He noticed a mesmerizing radiant boy in the middle playing the flute. As the priest had described, he had a complexion as dark as the clouds and a divine form so bewitching. Upon seeing him, the thief forgot everything, who he was, how he got there, why he came there, and so on. He came around to reality when the boy Krishna touched him and asked, Have you forgotten why you came here? The thief came to his senses and he started to flatter him. Oh, you're such a nice boy. He thought by flattering him, he could easily take all his jewels. Then he proposed his real business. May I take some of these ornaments? You're so rich. No, said Krishna. My mother will be angry. I cannot give them away. The thief became more and more eager for Krishna to give him the jewels, but by Krishna's association, he was becoming purified. Then at last, Krishna laughed loudly and said, You came for these jewels and you can have them. In return, I will steal from you that which rightfully belongs to me, for I am a much bigger thief than you. You will always remember me as Chitta Chora, the stealer of hearts. The thief became a devotee immediately because by Krishna's association, he had become completely purified. Little Krishna handed him a bag and disappeared along with his friends and herd of cows. The thief stood there in a trance for a very long time. When he came around, he ran in a frenzy towards the priest's house. The priest was shocked to see the thief and was sure that his end was near. Before he could say a word, the thief grabbed him and asked for the location of Chitta Chora's house. The priest was surprised. Who was this Chitta Chora? The thief opened the bag and showed him the ornaments. To his utter amazement, he saw all the ornaments described by him as being worn by Krishna in the Bhagavatam. Shocked, the priest asked the thief to take him to the place where he saw Krishna. Once there, the thief exclaimed gleefully, He's here, Chitta Chora's here. Saying thus, he ran like a crazed man towards a tree, kept the bag of ornaments under the tree, fell on the ground, and sorrowfully implored Chitta Chora to forgive him for stealing his ornaments. However, the priest could not see anyone. He could only see a crazy thief talking to a tree. He asked, "Who are you talking to? Have you lost your mind?" The thief responded, "Can't you see the divine form sitting here? There's Chitta Chora, exactly as you described in the landlord's house, playing the flute surrounded by his friends and cows. How can you not see his beautiful smile as he looks at us?" Convinced that the thief had gone completely mad, the priest turned to leave. Suddenly he heard an enchanting voice. "Though you are learned in scriptures, I am a mere story for you that you read for money." He is a thief, but his heart is pure. He believed what you told him about me. I manifest only to those who have full faith and eagerness to obtain me. The shocked priest was left to ponder over how a thief who had heard just a few verses of the Bhagavatam with full faith realized the Lord in a day due to his eagerness. However, he could not achieve this in his lifetime even after thousands of his own readings.